Drake just spent over $2 million on his fans, and in particular, women. Let's talk about what happened last night, why it happened, but most importantly, what I believe Drake is actually packaging. Before I get into any details or footage, now is a good time to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely hit that hype button. And yes, I'm talking to you because more than 50% of people who watch my videos aren't even subscribed to the channel. Let's get into it. Over the past 3 weeks, we've seen the Nocta Manor event, the OVO Golf Charity event, but last night was an event called Strong Women, Stronger Drinks. And what I saw is something I've never seen any other artist do. And if you have, please drop it in the comments. But to hear what this event is about and why it happened, I'll let Drake tell it himself.
Our third annual Strong Women, Stronger Drinks. I started this event based on an event back in the day. I don't want to age myself, but back in like 2007 or 2008, it was an event by a lovely woman. Her name was Shanette Thompson, and she used to do an event called What Women Want. At What Women Want, it was essentially women gathering to network and socialize, and to be a man at the event, you had to work. I always loved that aspect of it, so we would show up in black and work the event, making sure that everybody was taken care of, because that's what the night was about. So I tried to take that concept and elevate it. So an event to honor women and appreciate them and show them love.
I mean, he's the certified lover boy. He's Heartbreak Drake. So all of this stuff is on brand, but it's bigger than just the event. It's also about what it means. And one way that you can show appreciation for people is by investing in them.
With these 10 ladies, you'll be able to redeem that note for $50,000.
Oh my God. So congratulations. Investing in someone is sometimes a financial decision. $50,000 to 10 women who own businesses. That's a half a ticket put back into the community of Toronto. And if you're on the more vain side and you like luxury and expensive gifts, you could have won a Birkin too. But what if you're not really into bags and you needed a new vehicle to get from work to home?
Oh my God, are you kidding? This guy right here? No, that's crazy. They're gonna think it's real.
No. I looked at the ticket and I said, that's my ticket. On my son's life, I swear to God. I read the ticket, went back to the thing, I picked my ticket, and now I have a G-Wagon. I love you. But maybe the G-Wagon isn't really for you. How about a Maybach? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Y'all, this is my car. Like, what? What? Thank you, Drake. Are you freaking dumb? Like 2026 S-Class Mercedes. Don't ever play with me. All of these things are nice. They're great gifts. It's great PR. It's great for relationship building. It's giving back to a community that needs it. Women, particularly women of color who were all over this event, which I know a lot of people like to talk about when it comes to Drake, but they couldn't be more wrong. But now I want to talk about something. Why? Why the Nocta Manor? Why the OVO Golf Charity event? And why Strong Women, Stronger Drinks? Now, some of these are second and third times being done, like this is an annual thing. I didn't hear much of this last year, so I'm happy I caught on to it this year. But I wanted to think about what the reason is Drake is doing these events. I know the obvious reasons, but I think there's a deeper play here. Because once you're done making music, what do you sell to people? What do you represent, and who are you? What I believe Drake is doing is packaging all of these things together and selling the brand of luxury. When you look at the images from Nocta Manor, number one, it's in a manor. People are dressed well, they are not only playing basketball, they're also playing paddle. The next week, he's doing golf. Golf is a luxury sport. Not everyone can afford to play it. What Drake is giving you is lifestyle. Nice scents, nice cars, nice investments, nice clothes. So once he's done with music, the next lane I see him getting into, especially when it comes to ownership, is owning multiple luxury brands. And when I say luxury, it doesn't mean the Gucci's of $1,500 shoes or $2,000 shoes. It's about the lifestyle that Nocta represents. It's elevated athleisure. When you talk about the candles that Drake has, world-class fragrances, class, he's showing you that even when you light a candle in your home, it could still be expensive and feel expensive at an affordable rate. When you wear OVO merch, it's not only just the hoodies and the sweatsuits, it can also be golf wear. It can also be paddle. It can also be sportswear. That's what he's selling you, lifestyle. And I believe this is just a slow way of getting into what happens when you don't want to make an album every 1 or 2 years. How do you keep yourself in front of people? You do it by selling your lifestyle to them and letting them experience it with you. Creators, business owners, people who I deeply respect and am grateful for, and so they look good. And tonight, I'm going to be contributing to all of their separate causes. I'm going to give them all $100 grand each. He's not standing alone on stage. He's not talking about how much money he has. He's not telling you how much he won on stake. He's telling you about how he's investing in you. He's bringing you into shared experiences. The Nocta event was an experience. It was a weekend-long experience. You walked away with merch that had the event name plastered all over it. You got to have a goodie bag when you arrived. You probably could have won prizes there. The golf charity tournament allowed people to donate to a cause together. The website says how much money they raised. And then finally, this event last night, you walked away with something. You walked away with an experience. You walked away with that feeling. You walked away with that gift bag. You were a part of it together. You were building community. Each one of these events is aligned, and each one of them matches the brand of what Drake has been building over the past 15 years. It is luxury, it's relatability, it is respect for women. And when you combine that all into the Drake ecosystem, you have Drake, the artist who makes music. You have OVO Sound, the label that he built with his friends. You have Nocta, the athleisure that Nike has been pushing to the limit, and they're also working with other people. The creative work that they're doing with Kevin Durant and the rollout of his new sneakers. When you talk about better worlds, fragrance, that's talking about a luxury candle. When you put all of that together, it gives people an experience. It gives them community. It gives them multiple points of engagement, from women to men, from sports to music. It is all about community. And when you roll it into an experience that people can walk away smiling with, what else are you looking for from an artist who is able to connect with you in so many different ways? Whether you like the music or hate the music, whether you like the man or hate the man, you have to respect the different things that are being done, because it doesn't just self-serve, it serves a community that will come out and support him time and time again. Now is a good time to jump in the comments. Have you seen any artists do something like this? I understand a lot of artists do community givebacks, but sometimes we really don't know about it. I haven't seen one done in this manner. Drop it in the comments if you know an artist that does this, and give me some information so I can cover it. Let me know what you think about the 3 events that Drake has done back to back to back. Are you excited? Do you like them? What advice would you give them? And how do you feel about the community as a whole? I think it's definitely been growing. The fan base is getting stronger, but also the way that he's engaging with everyone is getting a lot better as well. Until next time, folks, I go by the name Hip Hop Prime, and on this channel, we don't just talk about music, we talk about the business of music. Salute.